Hi, Snowball. Hi, Snowball. Oop. You want some breakfast? Is that what this is all about? Breakfast time around here?
You leave the cage wide open.
Oh, they don't come out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I've seen them leaning out.
Look, like Roger usually didn't leap, but he looks over like, what's going on? But they're usually all right.
I'm closing them just because.
Not Roger.
We already had a chicken escape this week.
I know. I'll close it. It's okay.
I just worry about the dogs.
No, yeah, the dogs, they'll jump up, but these rabbits just want food right now.
I know. I guess we should go pick some clover too, huh?
Huh?
Pick some clover too, huh?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. As you guys can see, obviously Anthony's feeding the rabbits too. They have been patiently waiting all morning for breakfast. We were standing over there by the deck and petting all the cats and saying good morning, and I look over at the rabbits and they're all up on the cage all, wait, what about me? Where's my good mornings? Where's my food? What about me? I'll come out here and get some clover for them. Lots and lots of clover to pick from. Hopefully, we didn't mow this area right here by the chicken coops. We didn't mow this the other day when we mowed, just because Anthony wants to keep some of it long so he can come out here and get some for the rabbits. So, but they love that clover, huh, baby?
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
Gotta give them more than that, though. They eat a lot.
Well, I'll give them the little bit I got. You can have all of it that I picked. I gave Snowball some. I gave Snowball all I had. So, yeah. Well, it's morning time for all these lovely animals. How about the chickens? How are they doing this morning? They're still scared as ever. Jeff came over here a couple days ago and come to check out the baby chicks because he hasn't seen them yet. And he was telling us that, because our chickens, like the babies, they get really freaked out whenever you're around them. Like if I come over here to the side, they're gonna take off over this way. They just get really freaked out. They're just not really, I guess, used to people. So he was telling us, though, if we just don't feed them for a couple days.
No, he didn't say a couple days.
Yeah, he said.
1 day.
Yeah, let it
run out.
Yeah, let their food. Yeah, let me re-specify. Let their food run out, and then that way when Anthony goes in to like feed them, they're all like, "Oh hey, you're the food."
You're the food guy.
We were talking about that yesterday. Because the big chickens, the main flock, they get freaked out too. They're not like, they were like, since they've been broody and stuff like that, they've kind of changed a little bit. They're not as, like when Anthony goes in there, they don't come flying up on him anymore like they used to. And like they get freaked out really easily too. Like probably not right now because they're wondering what's going on. But I was telling him, I'm like, it's probably because we got that feeder here and they can just graze whenever they want. So they don't look at you anymore like, oh, look, there's food.
Probably.
Yeah, so he's not the food guy anymore.
Not as much as I used to be.
Yeah, because he used to like feed him out of our hands, and we, every day he was out there.
They'll still do it. It'll be the same.
True.
I mean, their food might be empty right now too. I gotta double check, but that's why they're all by the gate.
Hey! The dogs are chasing Lillian around, playing. I just worry about the big dogs with Lillian because they're so much bigger than she is, and like one little slap with their paws by accident might really could really hurt her. But she's playing. Oh look, even Jana's getting down on that. Run, Lily! She runs very fast for a little dog. Those little legs ain't playing around. Right, Lily? There's a bee flying around.
A bee?
I can hear it and I kind of see it. So it's Thursday today. We've almost made it through an entire week being home, which is great. We did get some stuff done yesterday, but not as much as I would have liked to have gotten done. But, you know, just like always, there's things that just happen.
Do you guys want some
unplanned, and that's kind of how our day took off yesterday. Was things were happening that were totally unplanned and just kept happening. You know, it's kind of like, what is it, Murphy's Law?
Yes.
You know, if anything bad's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Well, it's kind of how yesterday went. So hopefully today is a better day and we can finish up what we were working on and get things back in order. We're still waiting on our AC units.
Baby, look.
Oh, yeah, check it out, guys, look.
Oh, now all of a sudden I'm your guys' friend. Now we're friends. Yeah, well, see, I told you guys I'm not a big tyrant. I'm not a big giant monster trying to get you guys.
So a cool thing, when Jeff was over here, he was checking the chickens out.
Yeah.
And he looked at Nemo, which Nemo's in there somewhere. And he said he thinks that one's a hen. So that's really cool and good because that one is just so unique with the little tiny wing and stuff. And we saved it from the chicken coop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool.
See, guys, I'm not a big mean monster. I'm the food guy. That's what it is. I'm the food guy.
Yeah. That's what I said, the food handler. The food guy.
Let's get some more food, guys. Watch out.
Very cool. Well, I seen a lot of comments and people were asking, like, why don't you guys let your broody hens take care of the babies? The baby chicks? Well, we had an incident when we were hatching our chicks inside the coop there. Our hens went a little crazy. I think they were feeling a little intimidated that there was babies in there, and it was horrible. It was horrible what happened. So we had to take the babies and all the eggs and put them inside the incubator, and then when they were hatching, obviously we moved them out and moved them around. So that's part of the reason why the hens aren't taking care of the babies, is because it got really bad. I'm not gonna go down that road and talk about what happened, but it was very bad. And we lost some baby chicks along the way. So we've just decided we're just gonna keep them separate. I would love to have the mama hens out there take care of those babies, and I'd love to look out there and see the little babies running around and hanging out with the rest of the flock, but I don't think it's gonna happen, obviously. Maybe next time. Maybe if we incubate our eggs and hatch our eggs again, which we plan on doing that, maybe we'll throw some in there in the coop and maybe let the broody hens take care of the babies after they're hatched. Sneak them in there at night, you know, when they're sleeping. I guess that's what Jeff does, but...
Come on. I got one right here too, guys.
Yep, they're still eating out of his hand, so...
Come on.
They're a little more mellower now. But man, the guys, they've gotten so big. They're like in their little weird pterodactyl phase right now, where they still have their baby feathers, but they're getting their big feathers, so they're like poofy, but not poofy at the same time.
Come on, there's no reason to be scared. You guys are eating out of my
You find Nemo?
Yeah, Nemo's right there. That black one in the back.
Oh, I see Nemo. Yeah. So hopefully Nemo's a girl. I'd like to have Nemo, just 'cause, like I said, she's just, he or she is so unique and different, has this little tiny wing and has no problems getting around and flying around all lopsided, but
No, yeah, and if she's a hen, I mean, even if Nemo's a rooster, I'm probably gonna end up keeping Nemo, because I mean, it's one-winged chicken. I mean, come on, that's great.
Well, that's
not great, but you guys know, you feel like obligated to take care of them.
Yeah, because it's, you know, not defective, but
It's
just
birth defect.
yeah. That's where I was getting at, because we had Nemo was one of the baby chicks that actually hatched inside the coop, and right when things were going really crazy and bad, we saved Nemo from the chicken coop. It was actually outside of the nesting box, inside the big portion of the coop.
Yep.
And it had a little, you know, mark on it and stuff like that. So we saved Nemo. You know, not only saved it because it had one wing, but we also saved it from the attack that was happening in the hen house with all the babies. So we're a little partial to Nemo.
Yeah. So I like Nemo.
I like Nemo too.
It's a great name, you know, Nemo.
Yeah, it fits. It's very appropriate.
Little stubby wing.
Yeah, it does. It has a little nub too. At first we didn't think it had a wing, period, but it's got like a very tiny little nub.
It's like a nub.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah.
And no feathers on it. And that's how I know it was born that way.
Yeah, and then like right where the wings like would sit, there's like no feathers growing there quite yet, but I'm sure eventually that will all fill in, but it's cool. I've never seen a chicken with one wing like that, like born that way.
No.
And I don't think during that massive attack in the hen house, I don't think it got ripped off there. I think it was born like that.
No, because Nemo didn't have any like blood or anything like that. It wasn't like
A helicopter's flying
bleeding
by.
or nothing, you know?
Yeah, no, it was a defect. Oh, there it is. So,
Might be forestry.
maybe. Let's see if I can get it. Right there.
Yeah, I think that's forestry.
Yeah. Man, sometimes you'll be out here during the day and you'll see the big jets fly by. We've seen a couple of them. Like, they're not like super low, but you can see them flying by. Like, you hear them first and then you see them. Or you see them and then you hear them. Is that how it goes? Do you hear it first and then see the jets? And then you see them, yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. You see that once in a while. If they're flying low enough to where you can see them. Sometimes they're like super high and you just see the trails, but. Yeah, that was cool. Seen a helicopter.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You said it was forestry?
It looked like it.
Yeah. Checking to see, I guess, if there's any fires going on right now.
Yep.
It is supposed to rain, I think, today. And then I think it's supposed to rain a little bit this weekend, so that should help with fire. Cool it down a little bit.
You tell him how poor Midnight got?
Oh, yeah. So last night we were, we called Midnight, and usually if we call him, he won't come right away, but if you come back, like go in the house and then come back out like a couple minutes later, he's out there. Well, he was nowhere to be found yesterday. Didn't really think too much about it because Midnight likes to hang out inside the pole barn. Sometimes he's in the tents. Anyways, so this morning Anthony woke up. I guess he went into the laundry room to go grab something. Or did you hear him out there?
No, I was looking for him.
Yeah, so he opened the laundry room door and there's Midnight. So I'm pretty sure he was in there most of the day yesterday. And the problem with Midnight is his meows are so quiet. Like, he looks like a big ferocious beast, but he's got like the wimpiest meows.
You could barely even hear the meows.
Yeah, like I tell Midnight all the time, I'm like, for being such a big cat, dude, your meows are sad.
He's like, I'm so big and fluffy and looking like a lion, I don't have to meow loud.
Yeah, I got all these women around me to meow.
I just walk by and people are scared.
Yeah. So he was locked in the laundry room for like most of the day.
All day, all day yesterday, all night.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to let that happen again. He was probably sitting there last night going, man, I wish my meows were just a little bit louder, you know. Poor Midnight.
But we're going to be getting busy, guys. We got stuff to do, so.
Finish up what we started yesterday. Hopefully today is a better day.
Yeah, we shall see. We
get
shall
things
see.
done.
We shall see. So, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Stay safe. Stay motivated, guys. And we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.